Have you ever stopped to think about the power of staying silent? We live in a time full of noise, notifications, opinions, debates, live streams, gossip. But when we talk too much, are we losing something essential? Today, let's discover together what happens when we talk too much, and what can happen when we choose to be silent. The world has never been so loud. Between notifications, opinions, interruptions, and urgent demands, quiet has become rare. Speaking has become automatic. Silence, a forgotten art. But what if silence is exactly what's missing in your life? In this video, we'll explore the hidden and often destructive effects of talking too much. We'll see why silence can be more powerful than 1,000 words, and how it can transform your mind, your relationships, and your entire life. The dangers of talking too much. 1. Loss of credibility and respect. Too many words create noise. Noise that pushes people away, confuses, and drains. When you talk too much, you expose yourself unnecessarily, give away information too soon, and waste your authority. People begin to listen less, trust less, and remember you for the wrong reasons. Trust is lost when we overpromise, speak without thinking, or talk without acting. Imagine telling someone a precious secret, and they casually pass it on. That hurts. But when we talk too much, we may become that person, without even realizing it. 2. Inability to listen. A closed door to others. Talking too much is like building a wall out of words. With each unnecessary sentence, you raise a barrier that keeps others out. You speak, but don't hear. You reply, but don't understand. And when we don't listen, we miss opportunities. We miss subtle signs from others. We miss the chance to truly understand and to be understood. 3. Anxiety and regret. The hangover of too many words. People who talk too much often live with regret. Have you ever left a conversation feeling heavy, thinking, "Why did I say that?" That's the cost of impulsive speech, anxiety from being too exposed, and regret over what you can't take back. It's like pulling the trigger, and only then realizing there was no threat. Words are like arrows. Once released, they don't return. And they hurt. They hurt us. They hurt others. Talking too much is exhausting. It tires your mind. It drains your heart. Often, the need to speak constantly is an escape from our own inner silence. Studies show that excessive talking can increase cortisol, the stress hormone. The deep value of silence. 1. Silence is self-knowledge. It's a necessary dive within. In silence, you find yourself. With no noise, no distractions, your true self begins to emerge. External voices go quiet. And finally, you hear your own. It's like turning off the lights to see the stars. When the outside goes quiet, the inside starts to shine. Psychologists like Carl Jung believed silence is essential to access the unconscious and understand our inner shadows. 2. Silence heals. It's medicine for an anxious mind. Studies show that just 2 minutes of silence can significantly lower cortisol levels. Silence regulates. It calms. It brings clarity. It's like a deep breath for your soul. Imagine walking through a forest, hearing nothing but the wind in the leaves. Your heart slows down. Your mind slows down. The world slows down. 3. Silence is creativity. It's space for the new to grow. Creativity doesn't grow in chaos. It grows in stillness. Silence is fertile ground for ideas. It's where artists, scientists, and thinkers find the answers that the noise of the world hides. Albert Einstein often sought long moments of silence and reflection, saying, "The true value of a human being is determined by how much they can detach from the noise around them." How do you learn to be silent? 1. Recognize the urge. Being silent is hard because we're taught to prove ourselves through speaking. But sometimes, the best response is none. Practical tip: try the count to 5 technique before replying to anything emotional. 2. Practice silence daily. Silence is not the absence of sound. It's the presence of awareness. Take small pauses. When you wake up, before you sleep, between tasks. Turn off your phone for an hour. Walk without headphones. Just be. Start with 5 minutes a day. Then move to 10. Watch how your mind reacts and transforms. 3. Conscious listening. Speak less to hear more. Replace the urge to answer with the desire to understand. Listening with attention is an act of love and respect. And silence is where that happens. How many times has someone just needed to be heard? And instead, we try to fix, give advice, interrupt, when all they really needed was for us to simply listen. 4. Create silent spaces at home and work. Turn off notifications. Set quiet hours. Explain to those around you why you're creating this space. Respect your silence. And others will learn to respect it too. You can even use soft instrumental music to begin your silent time. Sound, when used well, can be a portal into inner silence. The powerful benefits of silence. Let's explore some of the benefits silence can bring into your life. 1. Renewed focus and concentration. Silence is like a beam of light. It brings clarity. It brings direction. It brings focus. When you go quiet, you concentrate. And with focus, you do things deeply and meaningfully. Practice silence before a test, before a big decision, before a hard conversation. Silence prepares you. 2. Deeper, more authentic relationships. Silence makes space for others. It says, your voice matters. And strangely, the less we speak, the stronger our bonds become. Deep friendships don't need constant words. Sometimes, shared silence says more than words ever could. 3. Emotional intelligence. Master the urge to react. Between stimulus and response, there is silence. And that's where emotional intelligence is born. That's where you choose not to yell, not to attack, not to defend. That's where you choose to grow. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. And in our response lies our growth and our freedom. Final thoughts. Silence is not emptiness. It's presence. It's the home of wisdom, clarity, and inner strength. In a world where everyone's shouting, true power lies in the one who knows how to be quiet. So now I invite you, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and for just a moment, just stay in silence. Listen. Because maybe, that's where you'll find what you've been searching for. If this video touched you, share it. It might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And remember, the best answers we've ever given were the ones we thought through before speaking. In silence, solutions arise.